Okay, y'all already know this is part two of the life of a boxing content creator. Now, y'all already know this is Punsh Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshine himself. Let's talk about when you're succeeding, right? People that succeed as a boxing content creator. You know, when I'm talking about successful, is like, you know, you can have little successful, a lot of success, decent success. Man, when the algorithm is hitting your content and you get your videos is getting recommended and your subscribers going up, your views is going up. You in that wave, man. You riding that wave. Everything is hitting on all cylinders, man. You want to up and up. Like I said in the YTBC throughout my channels and throughout the live, I said the YTBC is like the hood. You know what I'm saying? Straight like it's like the hood. You feel me? So, when it comes with success, you expect what? Hate. You know? Of course, success, there's going to be a lot of supporters. There's going to be overwhelmed supporters, but of course you're going to have a lot of hate, you know, more than usual, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? The more success you get, the more hate you're going to get, but it is what it is. It comes with the territory. In my experience, the success comes from the people that I just, you know, that I had camaraderie with. It went beyond, you know, just talking on the panel. You know, you become friends, or you think you become friends, but it's 90% is not even the case. My experience, not even the case, because you never know what people's intentions. You feel me? Like I said in part one, you never know if these people just trying to use you in a sense of they just want to use you for the channel. They want to be on the panel. They want to advertise and market themselves throughout your channel while your channel is succeeding. They just use you and make it believe that you know, they cool with you. And then at the end of the day, when they're on the up and up, then it's easy for them to just, disrespect you in the YTBC disrespect. You feel me? Because I feel a lot of people won't even do what they say. All that tough talk shit that happens in the YTBC on panels and things of that nature, it never come to fruition. And in my experience, I've given people, hey, yo, meet me here in New York City, meet me here, I'll buy you a plane ticket. It never came to fruition, never got an email, never got a text or nothing like that. But there's people that go beyond. There's people that go beyond also, beyond the boxing. You know? Yeah, there's a lot of disrespect. You know, there's a lot of disrespect. There's a lot of support, a lot of disrespect, though, in panels, when you're going live and you open up the panel. A lot of disrespect to the point where, yo, people do hate. They hate. Not just your boxing take. They hate you. They hate you. You feel me? I'll give you an example. I'll give you one example. People have tried to buy or trademark Punch Run Boxing just because they hate me. You feel me? And the funny thing is people I ain't never talk ish to. People that are actually respected. People that I showed them love. That was an eye opener for me. And I'm gonna show you right here. Look. You can Google that shit too. You feel me? They would, because they mad, or sometimes you let people on your panel and they may talk about them, or they battling, right? But since it's in your platform, they feel like you're responsible for what's going on or what's being said, you know. And this is why, you know, I had to slow down with the panel as well, because people just take it a whole nother level. You know, they want to hold you accountable for what this person said about you on the panel while you on the panel. You feel me? So they didn't try to trademark those other channels. They trademarked my channel. And this person that actually tried to do it, I never said anything disrespectful to the man. Nothing like that. But since they hate you so much, and then, you know, other people egg these people on like, yo, yeah, do that. It goes way overboard. That's all I can say about that. So people get personal. People hate you enough. They're trying to bring your channel down because of the success. Now, it's up to you to be resilient. It's up to you to keep on doing what you're doing. At the end of the day, you ain't doing it for haters. You should not let haters dictate your approach to your content, to boxing, to your if it's a hobby. Remember, you got a lot of supporters as well. A lot of people, even I see it with celebrities. A lot of celebrities always, I'll give you an example. Clarissa Shields, she be on Twitter, right? And she's always entertaining the hate. She gets a lot of love, but she always entertains the hate. Entertain your subscribers, the people that actually love what you do and support what you do. You feel me? You get in the habit of just paying attention to the hate, that you forget how overwhelming your support system is. there's a lot of great people in the YTBC, a lot of great people, a lot of talented people, a lot of creators out there. And sometimes us creators, we don't respect each other's take on a fight or things of that nature. It goes beyond whatever. Like, again, it get disrespectful for no apparent reason, right? In the end of the day, this is boxing, y'all. A lot of this stuff is just boxing. But people, this is like the hood. They see you succeeding and they want to take away, or they want to fog up and things of that nature. Look, on my channel, I always talk about God. I'm always going to be talking about God. God is my center. God is my everything. God first, everything second. Fight plus survive equals true champions. Yo, that's just my motto. That's just me. And I also understand growing up, when you're talking about God, there's gonna be evil entities that's trying to fog that up. You know, happened to Tim Tebow, happened to Jeremy Lin, happened to a lot of look at Kanye West. I mean, people love the last performance, but people, come on, man, that Jesus album, come on, man, give us something else, give us that old Kanye, So I understand society sometimes, especially within social media and the community as well. When you preaching God, there's going to be evil entities. When God is in your center and you're talking about it, you're praying, you're letting people know God first, everything second, we're brothers and sisters, sons and daughters of the Most High. Yo, I remember, and I got and witnesses could tell me, people that have been following me since day one, when I never want to talk about race. Yo, people used to be like, hey, yo, what are you, Punch? What are you, Punch? I'm like, whatever, man. I'm human. You don't accept that I'm human. Yeah, I know you, but what is it? And then when they talk about boxing, talk about race, I'm like, it doesn't matter. Race is nothing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't keeping nobody back. Oh, you living in La La Land. They wanted me to talk about race so much, and to the point that, yeah, I gave in and talk about race, right? But then I give it some. I gave my perspective of what my experience, New York City, how it is, and how I was brought up, and how I feel. What's the solution, or what's the real issue? And I don't believe there's a real issue. That was my take, right? Some people agreed with it. Some people hated it. You feel me? So in the end of the day, some people push you like, yo, yeah, just so thank you for speaking up for the Latinos. And the other people be like, oh man, you don't think you black, you don't think you went through that. And it did. Those type of topic is always going to be, it's really going to be, it's going to be a touchy subject. It's either white, black, white. And I mean, like, it's really no middle ground. You can't be no middle ground. People take it offensive if you're on the middle ground. Like, if you understand in both, whatever side, you feel me? Whatever side, the victimhoodship, the oppression, everything. I didn't want to get into that, but it is what it is. People don't like it. Some people support your take. Some people don't like your take. Some people like Martin Luther King. Some people ain't like Malcolm X. Vice versa. You feel me? So it's the YTBC is an interesting place. Boxing is beautiful. It's a beautiful sport, and it actually relates to what I'm saying. I always say that boxing translates to life itself. Boxing does translate to life itself. You're gonna have the haters. You're gonna have to work. You can't shortcut shit. And as boxing content creator, don't shortcut shit. Be consistent. Do what you do. Don't let the haters dictate your approach or your content. You do it for boxing. You respect the fighters. You preserve the sport of boxing, because that's what we want to do. We hardcore boxing fans. We want to preserve the sport of boxing. You want to respect the fighters. The fighters should be tuning into YouTube to talk. They rather listen to, look, of course, we could keep fighters accountable, but I also believe that we should be preserving the fighters and giving the fighters the benefit of the doubt, because they are the ones that's risking their lives. Understand this, folks. Most 98% of the fighters do not control their career. You say this person is ducking this person. No, folks. These are fighters. They're groomed to fight, man. These guys been fighting since they was kids, man. They came up the rankings, national titles, Golden Glove. This is what they do. This is how they feed their family. This is what they do. What we do, you can have a job. You can have a business. You could be an entrepreneur. You could have a content. You could talk about boxing. You could be an analyst or whatever. In the end of the day, those are the guys that risk their lives. We ain't risking it, or just we risking a bunch of saliva and talking shit all day, right? Feel me? So You got to give the benefit of the doubt and understand that these fighters, they cannot control everything that goes on in their career. They got advisors, manager, promoters, networks. They can't control the date. They can't control. Not everybody's Canelo Alvarez. It's not everybody's Canelo Alvarez, all right? So the business of boxing is kind of different than what it used to be. Y'all one thing, oh, we wish that the fighters was like it used to be. Well, we wish that the business was like it used to be. You understand what I'm trying to say? So let's hold them accountable. The hands in the cookie jar, the guys that's not risking their lives, the guys that you know, when they fight and they get $1 million, they're supposed to get this type of money and they don't get this type of money. You know, they get, a lot of fighters get robbed. They taken advantage of because they're young and you're giving these type of slave contracts and things of that nature. Lay off the fighters just a little bit. Hold them accountable. Critique them in their skills when they fighting this other person they're about to fight or what they already fought. We're boxing heads. So let's not bring down our sport. Let's lift it up. Let's preserve it. Let's give the fighters the benefit of the doubt. If we ain't getting Bud Crawford versus Earl Spence, like a lot of people is down for the fight, it's not really Bud Crawford and Earl Spence. You know what I'm saying? They don't have control of what really goes on. They can't be, Earl Spence just can't be like, hey, yo, I'm going to fight. It's January 22nd. That's it. Nah, it don't work like that. You feel me? So a lot of these guys have a plan or they got a plan for them. We just got to understand and ask the right questions and get the right answers. Also, we got to give credit to the boxing content creators that go out there every day and try to get these type of answers and just not sitting back, just going live and streaming and just giving their point of view. I mean, there's other boxing content creators that talk to belt federations, that talk to belt federation presidents and boxers and trainers and fathers and advisors and managers and matchmakers and things like that, just to get a glimpse of the of the business of boxing. And then that boxing content creator then talk about the real ish, and people should just be open and respect the work that a boxing content creator does. Go out there. I've spent money going to these fights. You know what I'm saying? Just think about it. Just think about it. How much these boxing content creators, the one that goes to the fight, the one that get media credentials, because there's different. You got to respect those that get the media credentials as well, because think about it. If it wasn't for Ellie, Fight Hype, Fight Hub, a lot of these mainstream Michelle Phelps and Seconds Out, and when they was getting these videos, these exclusive, you take them out. We ain't gonna get it from ESPN. You know, the boxing voice. We're not gonna get it from ESPN. We're not gonna get it from Sky Sports or whatever. It's these boxing content creators that go above beyond just the sitting in the studio, sitting in your house, sitting in the couch, just delivering these type of content. You know what I'm saying? Try not to be a conspiracy theorist, because I think the YTBC is full of a lot of conspiracy theorists, because those same people really don't want to understand the business of boxing. Even though that it is cringy, we got to understand the business of boxing to understand what really is going, what's really going on. This ain't after school. Meet me at 3 o'clock, like I said in part 1. You know, is a business. It's prize fighting. It's a business. You understand? But again, man, you're going to receive a lot of support. Sustain, feed them. Feed your supporters. It's like food. You know what I'm saying? If think about it, if you're ranking and you're being recommended and it's hitting the algorithm and you're getting more subscribers, keep feeding them. It's like keep feeding your subscribers. They want to hear from you. They want to hear your take on stuff. There's certain times people be like, yo, Punch, I want to hear your take on this stuff. And they already heard a bunch of people's take, but the way that you deliver it, and doing boxing content creator or just content creator in general, delivery. Make delivery down pack. Yo, put that down on pack. Your delivery is going to separate you from the others. You know, work ethic or delivery. There's people that got a lot of work ethic, but don't have the type of delivery. But yo, he always got the news. He's always, remember, boxing is 24/7. Boxing is 24/7. Remember, you're running a channel. You're not running just an account like an Instagram or whatever. You're running a channel. Just think about it when you want cable channel. It's running 24/7. So if you have to, then run. There's something that's happening in the UK. If it's 3 o'clock in the morning in Eastern time, Eddie Hearn is popping, saying something about what's going on in the future event of Matchroom Boxing around 9 o'clock. So you got to be up. You feel me? Now you got to be up, but there's always a story going on. Right now, what is it? It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. Guess what? In the Philippines, it's like 9 o'clock at night. So just make sure the timing, whatever content that you're doing, if you're doing the content of an Asian fighter and you living in America, you living in the East Coast or whatever, just look at the time and where the people is going to be up. So when you deliver the type of content, the algorithm hits good and people are in tune and people are awake to see that video. Timing is everything. Feel me? Just like in life itself, timing is everything. So if you're doing something about Anthony Joshua, you're not going to do a, and you live, let's say you're doing a concept of Anthony Joshua and you living in New York, right? You ain't going to do a concept of Anthony Joshua at 9 o'clock at night. Guess what? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Ain't nobody up in the UK like that. You feel me? So if you want to do a something in the UK and you want to in the East Coast, you want to do something, let's say, all right, if it's 9 o'clock in the morning here, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon over there. You know what I'm saying? 6 o'clock in the morning here, it's 12 o'clock it's 12 o'clock noon over there. You feel me? So it's all timing. There's always gonna be people that's gonna hate you, there's gonna be people that support you. Approach and serve and feed the people that support you, because the supporters is way more than your haters. Your haters speak loud, but that's only if you give them the time of day. I'm always gonna have haters. I'm always gonna have haters that going to talk ish, that's going to try to defame my name, they're going to try to make other people hate. There's other people that's going to be calling people behind the scenes and stuff like that. Yo, Punch this and that, and yo, unsubscribe to him, and yo, don't send super chats, and yo, don't become a member, and yo, he's fake, he's this. You're always going to have that. Always going to have that. You got to understand when you're successful. If you're not a channel that's not successful, then people ain't going to come at you. You feel me? So you gotta stage your ground. Keep on doing what you're doing. The hate is gonna be the hate. You just looking at them. All the celebrities got haters, right? Are they gonna stop singing? Are they gonna stop acting? Just keep on doing what you're doing. God first, everything second. Y'all already know, man. And the more that you love God, of course, there's gonna be some evil entity, because God is that strong. You know what I'm saying? The devil already got the atheist. You feel me? So keep on doing what y'all doing, man. If you know boxing, create that channel. Be consistent, have good delivery, and be knowledgeable about the game. Hold and speak well about these fighters. So when these fighters do see you out there, man, they just happy. You know what I'm saying? This is their community as well. This community has become something just to bring down the fighters. Most of the time, just look a lot of boxing content creators always trying to diss the fighters, trying to not giving them the benefit of the doubt, what they say and what they do and how they train and how they go by their life. So speak well about these fighters, hold them accountable hold them accountable, but ease up. Is their community as well. And we're talking and we're doing this because of what they do in that ring. We capitalize. Let's say the successful people get good super chats, people get good support, Cash App, and that's great. You know, people that donate, people that donate to the channel, y'all amazing. Y'all amazing because it does take a lot of work. It does take time away from our family, editing work. If you're media credentials, you're going out there. I've been to LA, I've been to Vegas, I've been to Miami twice, I've been to Texas, and I drove everything. How much money you think I've spent just to get 7-minute clips, 10-minute clip? It's work, but I love it, and I love bringing it to the community. You feel me? So that's part 2. I might have a part 3, but I think I got everything intact. But y'all already know, man. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Get my updated videos. I love y'all. God bless, and on to the next.